I was 6 years old the first time that I was molested. Um, it was my father's best friend. He lived with us. My dad had helped him when he first came from El Salvador, and so he lived with us. My dad gave him a place to stay, and I remember getting in a fight with my brother and sister right before it happened. We were really not fighting, just kind of, my older sister is 5 years older, and my older brother is 6 years older, and we were just playing around. And then they locked me out of the room, and I started crying, so I went in the living room and sat on the couch. Um, and then Mario is his name. He came and sat on the couch, and I was watching TV, and then he told me to lay down, and I laid down, and I was still kind of crying, kind of sad. Um, and I remember him caressing my foot, and he put it against his penis, and I knew that he was doing that, but I really didn't know what to think of it and really didn't know how to react to it. And that night, he started touching me and inappropriately. I mean, now I know that that's inappropriate. At the time, I didn't. And after that, I was 6 years old then, and after that night, it just kind of became something that lasted until I was 17 years old, sorry, when I finally decided to move out of my parents' house and move to Bakersfield. It was a very small town where I grew up in, Buttonwillow. Population is 1,200. So a lot of the kids that I went to school with all played on the same soccer team that I played on. He was our soccer coach. I know that many of the times that it happened, sometimes it would happen with other people that were on my soccer team as well. So it was me and other kids. There was times where he would put on pornography, take me to his house. He would make me get in the shower with him. He would take me out to the middle of nowhere in the fields in Buttonwillow and rape me. There's so many places that it happened. Every time I go home, it's like a memory there, a bad one. My dad got Mario a job at where my dad worked for a long time, and Mario used to pick me up and take me there because he had the keys to the office and rape me there. And I just remember wishing that there was cameras there. When we'd go to the beach with our family trips, he would make me sleep in his tent, and my parents never thought anything of it. And it just became something where like I said, I felt like I just had to always do it until finally I decided to break away from that.